Hi everyone. Today's video completes my three-part series reviewing all of my luxury purchases that I have made in 2025. Today's video is going to end on a good note, and I'm going to be reviewing my top 5 luxury bag purchases that I made this year. And I have to tell you, there were so many good ones that I had to choose from. It was really difficult, so I'm really excited to share these ones with you today. As promised, I'll also be doing my final giveaway of the year. Again, this is as a thank you to all of you for supporting my channel throughout 2025. For this last giveaway, I will be gifting a Tory Burch mini nylon top handle bag, along with some luxury makeup items and some makeup minis. Be sure to watch until the end of this video so you'll have all of the directions on how to participate. So before we start, I just want to give my regular caveat that I fully acknowledge that I have a very large collection of bags, very large collection of luxury items, but I just want to make clear that you don't need any of these things. None of these items are necessary, and I know it's so easy to watch social media content and just feel this desire, this need to have what they have, to buy more, to accumulate. And while I do have a very large collection, the main reason I do is because I am a content creator focused on bags and beauty products. And so as a result, I do have a very large collection, but I wouldn't think that the average person would need to have this many items. And again, the only reason I have them is because my job is to review products, to try them, to give my honest opinions, to give my pros and cons, so that hopefully it'll help to better inform you all when you do make purchases. So again, I just like to state this up front so that, this is at the forefront of your mind as you're watching these types of videos. I think it's really easy to get caught up in all of the things when in reality, again, it's not practical or needed to have this many bags overall. All right, so let's start out with the bag that surprised me the most, and that is the Neverfull Inside Out in the BB size. So technically, I bought this bag last year for Christmas, but I didn't start using it until the new year, so I'm counting it in this collection. So you guys all know my absolute hatred for the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, so I'm really surprised how much I like this BB version of it. It is just something that I have found I keep constantly grabbing for on a regular basis. And I switch out my bags daily, and I have a lot of bags in my collection. So I theoretically could, use a bag once and then not use it again for a very long time. But I consistently reach for this one all the time. And I think there are two main reasons why. First off, it's the black and mono. I love black and monogram together. I just think it's such a sharp combo, and I love when I'm wearing outfits with black in them to carry this one so that I feel like the monogram kind of gets pulled in and incorporated in, since the black helps to kind of blend the outfit together. I also like the fact that this bag is a good size. It's one where I can throw my items in. I don't really have to play Tetris. And, it's just an easy grab and go piece. It's something I can just use pretty carefree because there's no vachetta on it. So overall, I just love that. I have a full review on this bag. I have a full review on pretty much all the ones I'm sharing today. So if you want more details, obviously you can find them there. I will say that the drawback of this bag is the fact that it doesn't have a zipper at the top, which if it had a zipper like the Neverfull BB, this would be it. This would be the bag I would use pretty much every day. But it is something I do wish they have, but they don't. I do have an insert that does have a zipper on it, which is nice, but it doesn't go all the way to the top of the bag, like if the zipper was on the bag itself. So that it's not perfect, but it is a workable solution. And so I do often use that zipper to keep my items secure. I also love the fact that you can turn this bag inside out, so you have versatility, but I'll be honest, I rarely ever flip this bag onto the black leather side. I don't know. I feel like when it's flipped on that side, it just looks really boring. And so I happen to like monogram. I'm a monogram girl. So yeah, I was surprised. I think when I did my original review, I wasn't fully sold on it, but having used it so much throughout the year, I love it. Next, we have the Prada Mini Galleria. This is in the new East-West version. I have her dressed up today with this really beautiful twilly from Floron. So I love this bag. I think it is just the perfect size. I just love the functionality of it. The fact that it comes with like this open area in the center. This is a crossbody strap that sits in there. And then it has two zipper sections here that can fit things like a phone or a card holder very easily. And I love that there's this extra added security where you can clasp it right here like this, so it's really hard to open the bag. So I don't know, I just think this is a really beautiful piece. I got it in the fall, I believe, or like the beginning of the fall, and I just can't stop using it. I also love that it's super hard wearing in that, you know, it's fully treated. So you can wear this in the rain, you can wear this in any type of weather, and you don't even have to think about it. And for me, having worry-free, carefree bags is definitely a luxury. Also, it smells really, really good. Again, when I was thinking about which bags I was going to share for my top 5, I was thinking about the ones that I keep using over and over again. And this is one of them. It just is really well made. The color is absolutely divine. And I just think it's a bag that's going to last in my collection for a really long time. Okay, next we have the Nano Ballon, and I am so smitten by this one. This is hands down my new favorite nano bag. I think it has the combination of being oh so tiny and oh so cute, but deceptively spacious. Like, this can fit so many things, and because the opening is so wide, you can fit things and get them in and out of the bag with no issue. Whereas, you know, some of the other nano bags are very cute, but you're really playing Tetris to get things in and out. This one is a lot more functional from that sense. This one does come with a crossbody strap as well, but since it's removable, I've also paired this with other straps, such as the guitar strap I have on my Neverfull BB. I like that this one comes with a really cute mini chain as well that is also removable, so I can use this on other bags. It feels very substantial too. So overall, I feel like this leans almost towards more of a mini size bag, not really a nano one. I also love that the vachetta is treated, or at least like pre-patinaed a bit, so that it is a little more like carefree. It's not as worrisome as that bright white fresh vachetta that, you know, you really are at least I personally get really stressed out with. So I like the fact that you know, this bag doesn't have too much leather on it in that sense, and it's already treated. And I also like as well that on this bag, since the corners are rounded and they're not like the folded ones, the bag is going to wear really well. I don't know if I mentioned that in my review, but you know, it's not gonna like rub down the corners of the canvas like those pointed edges have on some of the other bags. So overall, I just think this one is built to last. In terms of cons, I can't think of any on the top of my head for this one. I don't even remember what cons I gave in my original review. Probably that the fact that there is some vachetta on here. If they made this in the black and monogram version, I would hands down buy it. Even though I have this one, I would buy that because I love black and monogram so much and I love this bag so much. So yeah, I really, no notes on this one at the moment. I'm loving it. I do think maybe the price is a little high for a small bag of this size, but honestly, out of all the nano bags, this is hands down, like I said, the best one. So if you're gonna spend your money on a nano bag, I would say buy this one. All right, next we have my Miu Miu Adventure bag. I got this in closer to the spring when I went on my trip to Europe, and I was looking at this. I was actually looking at the mini version. This is the small size, and I am so glad that I got the small size instead. I just think this bag is such a vibe. Like, I feel like it's a great blank slate to dress up with all sorts of fun charms. So I've just added some of my favorites here today. But I also think that the leather on this bag is beyond buttery delicious. Like, look at this. It's just so soft, and the more you use it, the more lived in it gets. And yes, it does scratch and it will get worn, but I think that's part of the look of this bag. The vibe of it is to beat it up and to just get that totally worn in look. I will note a con of this bag though is the fact that if you want to get to the interior, you have to kind of push the handles back, whereas so from an ease of access standpoint, it can be a little annoying in that sense. Often, even though I love a closed bag, I do just keep it open because since you're wearing it top handle like this, it's a little hard to get into it from a security standpoint. So I don't feel uncomfortable with that as much because it does get a little tricky otherwise to zip it closed and unzip it with the handles being so tight. I love it. I love the color. I find, again, this is a bag I gravitate to a lot. When I'm wearing brown, I just think about this bag and just want to carry it. And yeah, again, it's another one of those. It smells good. It's just that luxurious leather that I can't get enough of. And finally, last but not least, my newest Chanel addition to my collection. This is my Chanel Mini in a caviar caramel color. Look at the handle details of this bag. I just absolutely fell in love with this when I saw it. I know I mentioned in one of my previous videos about this bag. I had been always keeping in the back of my head a wish list of Chanel items, and I wanted a Chanel caramel color bag. I wanted one in caviar, and I wanted to get one with a top handle. I never thought I'd actually be able to find one with all three of those things in one bag. And when I saw this one, I just knew I needed to get it. So this was definitely not an expected purchase, but definitely one of my favorite purchases this year. Also because I bought this to celebrate a personal milestone I had in my life. So there's also an emotional tie to this bag that not only was I celebrating something that was a big accomplishment in my life, but also being able to find this particular bag on the night that I was, shopping around. I don't know, it just felt like all the stars aligned. And every time I see this bag, I just get really happy. It just reminds me of good things, and it's just so pretty. Why wouldn't this bag make you happy to look at it? It's just so lovely. And yeah, so no regrets at all on this one. I know this one definitely cost a pretty penny. I'm not going to lie about that. That is a major con of this bag and all Chanel bags that are currently being sold. But sometimes, the right one comes along. And again, I had the money saved aside to purchase. So I'm not recommending you buy things outside of your means. But to me, like, when you find something and you just know it's the one and you know you're going to use it and you know you're going to love it, then to me, it can be worth the investment. And so this one is definitely one of those bags for me. And I know I'm going to love it for a very long time. So that wraps up this video. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your support on my channel throughout this year. It was a lot of work to create these videos, but also just so much fun. And I just really loved being able to share my passion for bags and meet other people that had the same passion for them, because you know, it's just a special community. It's a special place when you can find other people that just share your same interests. And I am just fully appreciative of all of you who take the time to watch, to like, to save, to comment, to help support my channel and help me to continue doing this thing that I love so much. So again, as my way to say thank you, I've been doing a number of these giveaways. So we're going to close out the year giving away this Tory Burch bag. I bought this a while back. It is brand new. I don't know what happened to the tag. It fell off, but this is totally unused. It is beautiful. And I thought it would be just a great gift for one of you. I absolutely love the size, and the zipper is very smooth. It holds a phone and should be able to fit a good amount inside. It has an interior pocket. I love this green color as well. It's why I bought it to begin with. So yeah, it has a leather bottom on it as well. It's really, really cute. Again, I'll also include all of these makeup items as well. These are beautiful products. I just wanted to be able to share some of them with you. And so these will all be included with the giveaway as well. So in order to enter, you'll just need to follow these directions. So first off, please like and subscribe to this video. And then secondly, please comment the following 3 things. First, please share what your favorite bag was of my collection, or share what your favorite bag purchase was from 2025. Secondly, please confirm that you would like to participate in the drawing. And then thirdly, please confirm that you are in the domestic United States, because this giveaway is going to be just for those who live in the continental US. Once the giveaway is closed, I will select a winner and I will respond to your comment below, letting you know that you are the winner. And then you will have 3 days to respond to that comment and get a hold of me either through Instagram DMs or through my email, so that I can get the necessary contact information to ship the item to you. Once you reach out to me via DMs or email, I will ask you to take a screenshot of your YouTube profile so I can confirm it is you as well. Please be aware of scammers. Please note, I will only reach out to you from this account. I will respond directly to your comment. And then when you email me or reach out to me on Instagram, please be sure you're using the correct handle or email address. And note that I will never ask for any type of payment information. The only thing I really need is your shipping address. So thanks again for watching. If you would like to watch more of my content, I'll include my full playlist of reviews here, and YouTube will also include their recommended video here. Otherwise, have a wonderful remainder of your holiday season, and I will see you in 2026. Bye.